We'll talk about a lot of different topics, from real ghosts caught on security cam to reports of Bigfoot and other scary creatures roaming a small town. Don't miss the end. Unknown video footage. Someone who was having unsettling things happen in their kitchen decided to put up a security camera to see what was going on. What the camera caught made the owner think twice about staying in that house at night. The owner left the lights on in the kitchen, but the footage showed something strange. The lights suddenly went out, and an unknown being could be seen coming into the kitchen and going into the hallway. The whole video was creepy, and no one knew who the strange person was who was going through their house. Was it a lost soul who lived and died in that house? After seeing that video, I would think twice about moving in with a friend for at least a few days. Being sneaky in the woods. Many strange things happen in forests that can't be explained. Many unknown beings live in these woods, especially in the dense and dangerous Siberian forests. Despite the risks, some explorers love to explore these forests. This video was captured by an explorer who saw something strange moving through the trees. He saw an unsettling scene. The video doesn't give a clear picture, but it's clear that the creature had black fur. Many people have said it's footage of the legendary Bigfoot, but I've seen clips of them resting between trees, so it could just as easily be a black bear. What do you think? The fisherman. Do I have it wrong? Fishing is the most popular and easy way to fish. A fishing line is attached to a hook, and bait is added to attract fish. This setup is cast or thrown into the water by anglers. When fish bite the bait, the angler can catch them. But fishing isn't the best way to catch big fish. So what if a huge fish tries to bite the bait and gets caught? It would be hard to get the fish back with just the fishing line, but these two friends are very good at fishing. So when they get a big fish caught in a situation where the line alone won't work, one of them decides to jump into the water to get it. That guy was very brave to jump into the water with such a big fish. A risky forest. When driving through a dense and dangerous forest in a car, you may feel safe because you can speed away from possible dangers. But what if the danger becomes an uninvited passenger? In this video, someone was driving through a beautiful but dangerous forest when all of a sudden, a huge anaconda jumped onto the car's hood. Anacondas are known to be dangerous snakes, but the driver didn't seem to mind as he pulled up the car mirror. The anaconda's jump onto the car seemed like a mistake because it looked like the snake wanted to get off but was having trouble. I think the snake may have gone a long way from where it started. I hope everyone got out of this sticky situation without getting hurt. The animal. The forest is the home of most animals, and when humans enter the forest, sometimes the creatures dislike having their atmosphere disturbed, and I urge you all to be very careful where you decide to go have fun. Two friends decided to go snowboarding in the forest, which had turned into a beautiful snowboarding spot after heavy snowfall. One of them led the way with a camera mounted on their head to record their adventure, while the other followed behind, however their adventure disturbed. Bear, who happened to be residing inside a burrow beneath the tree. They are passing the bear. Anxious due to all the commotion, decided to climb into the tree, perhaps trying to flee from what he perceived as danger. Climbed up the tree, and only at that moment do these guys finally notice it. Oh wait, what is that? Yeah, wholly inside of the tree right now. I have to say that these guys are lucky If the bear indeed felt in danger, they are lucky it decided to flee. Imagine if it instead decided to attack them. Taking off the snowboard gear takes time that they wouldn't have had in a bear attack. So here's my advice. Stay out of their way and don't pose a threat to them. If they feel threatened, they may act violently in the woods. The unknown encrypted. Some very rare animals only come out at night. This video from a dash cam shows someone crossing the woods on an unpaved road. The road wasn't used at night because no one lived there, and people avoided it because it could be dangerous. But this person had to take that road to get somewhere at night, and the creature they saw didn't look like any known animals. The person driving the car was placed to rest. Snowy forests are rarely visited because they are hard to get through. If you want to record the mysteries of a snowy forest, Forrest put up a trail camera and saw some strange footage that made him scratch his head. In the footage, an unknown creature can be seen moving between the trees. It was really big, but it was hard to tell what it was because you couldn't see its whole body. We can only see the movement between the trees. Suddenly, a moving shadow appears among the trees, but before we can figure out what it is, the video cuts off. Again, I'm not sure if this is where Bigfoot sleeps, or if it's just a bear taking a nap. What do you think? It does look like it has a humanoid shape, but I'm unhappy that the owner didn't include more footage time in their upload. New York Monster. The Manhattan Monster is a scary-looking creature with 5 toes on each foot. This creature is common in myth, and many people have said they've seen it. This creature washed up under the Brooklyn Bridge and scared many people who saw it. Denise Ginley, an amateur photographer, took pictures of the strange pink body while she was walking along the East River. The disturbing pictures led to theories that it might have been a rodent that had gotten wet, a cooked pig, a swollen dog, or something even scarier. However, the New York Parks Department said it was just a pig. When you look more closely, you could see hands and feet that didn't look like pig's hooves at all. Denise Ginley didn't agree with the Parks Department. She said that the creature didn't have a cloven hoof, and its 5 digits were close together, which led to ideas that it might be a raccoon or a giant rodent. Others thought it might have something to do with the strange monarch monster from... I know the government hides a lot of things from us, and I wonder if this is one of them. Getting into the boat. Seals are the friendliest ocean animals I've seen, but I know they can be dangerous when they come across humans. From what I've seen, they always seem to be entertaining. For example, in this video, a group of people exploring the ocean had an unexpected guest. A seal jumped into the water and boarded the boat. Everyone on the boat was happy to have this uninvited and innocent guest, who kept them entertained well. Oh, these videos always make me feel good. It must be so much fun to watch them. The eerie Goggins. A lot of people know and fear Goggins. In folklore, forest creatures are often linked to fear. This video shows a small creature that looks a lot like a goblin. It suddenly appeared in front of a building and crawled on the ground, moving towards a spot with a poster. It ripped the poster to pieces and then came back in the same direction, staying on the ground for a while before looking up at the security camera. Black figure. There is a world that we can't see, but it seems that the supernatural forces of the universe sometimes show themselves to us. Whenever this happens, we are left with questions that beg, for example, in this video, someone was driving through a forest when, as they got closer to a few houses, his friend who was recording saw a strange shadow-like figure crossing the street. The camera is pointed at the figure, and we can see the shadow clearly from a closer angle. At first, I thought it might be a camera glitch, but the glitch looks too consistent to be that. If it is a glitch, was it a ghost or something more sinister? Before debating what it was. A ghost. Crocodiles usually live in water, but sometimes they decide to take a walk on land. This video shows a crocodile taking a walk through a neighborhood with people. This huge animal is not like other crocodiles. He walks around with confidence, as if he owns the area. Suddenly, something unexpected happens. The crocodile tries to climb up a building. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a crocodile try to climb up a building. I wonder if he is healthy. I've heard that some parasites can make animals do strange and dangerous things. Let's hope the crocodile stays safe and healthy. I think the police should have been called, and I hope the girl who was filming did. Lands. People who live near mountains are used to dealing with landslides and manage to stay alive. But every year, a lot of people die because of them. When landslides happen, trees are uprooted and large rocks slide downhill with the land. This footage was caught. Lions somewhere in the Pakistani northern areas, where lions are among the dangerous animal that do not hesitate to attack humans. These animals tend to come outside at night, as seen in footage circulating on the internet. Where were people driving on roads passing through these forests? Recorded encounters with the animals. This footage was recorded by two individuals driving through the woods and were shocked to be met. By this site, initially 2 lions emerged from the woods and crossed the road to enter another part of the woods. The individuals thought these 2 lions were the only ones, so they stopped their vehicle to let cross. Before continuing their drive, to their surprise, 2 more lions emerged after a while and crossed the road. Stunned, they thought that was the end, but to make matters worse, even more proudly emerged and crossed the roads. Although I have to say that I think the last ones were the cubs following the bigger ones for safety. Such situations must be very dangerous. I've seen films of people riding bikes on those kinds of roads. The blasts. Explosions happen for many reasons, some natural and some planned by people. You may have seen many videos of explosions, but this one will really amaze you. It was recorded on an unpaved road in the forest, where an explosion suddenly happened and started moving along the road. The reason I wanted to show you this clip is to see if anyone knows if this was a controlled explosion or some kind of accident.